Hey everyone, Carol Hickman here with Chickstamper. I wanted to come on today and show you this cute treat box. This was my thank you gift for this past week Facebook Live. And as you can see, it holds candy and chocolate for Halloween. It would hold cute treats. But I just loved it. I love that you've got some space in there for a little bit more than just a piece of candy or a small little treat. And I thought it was really cute. Last week we used the Magic in the Night Suite for my Facebook Live. And we made these cute cards with the beautiful black glitter paper. So the set has these awesome dies in it with the spiders and the bats, and it's just really cute. Here's the stamp set, the Hallows Night Magic, and then the die set is Halloween Magic. And as you can see, the treat box uses these dies over here, these nice large label dies. And it has the bats and the spider and flower, and then the trim we used actually on one of our cards last week. So you can see that there. So I wanted to come on today and show you how I made the box. I'm getting ready to ship out a bunch with today's orders or today's thank you projects, because everybody who orders over the weekend and for 4 or 5 days with the Facebook Live, any order over $35 gets to receive the card packets, kits I cut for them, and then they can stamp them at home. But I like to include the thank you gift already made for them. So that's what we're going to make today. So we're going to start with a basic black piece of cardstock, 5.5 by 7.5. And I want to score it. So I'm going to score it at 2 inches all around. So I've got my marker set to 2 inches here, and I'm just going to keep going around. I saw this cute box made by my Stampin' friend, Ange, and I thought, well, this would be really cute made up for Halloween. So that's what I thought we would do. Okay, so let me get some scissors here. So now I've got my piece of paper, 5.5 by 7.5. I scored 2 inches on every side. So now I'm just going to cut up. I'm going to call this the top and the bottom. And I'm just going to cut up to the score line. Can you see that okay? Flip it around. When you put the box together, it's not really the top and bottom, it's kind of the sides. So it's however you think of it, but on those short sides. Now, this is a trick we're gonna do just to help in box assembly. So I'm gonna get my trimmer out. And because I have these flaps here, it's just gonna help, again, when we go to assemble the box, if I trim these outer points here. So I'm just gonna fold in the inside flap and put this over to 1/2 inch on my trimmer and cut those 2 pieces right off. Then I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to do the same thing. It seems kind of funny, but it really does help. There you go. So we'll just trim those away. And now we're going to score on all these fold lines. Because as you know, when you make a box or any 3D project, right, it's really important that your fold lines or score lines are really folded nice and crisply. That will help your box hold its shape. So I want to make sure that I do that really well with my balloon folder. Okay. So now we can start to put our box together. You can see it's taking shape. And see what happened? If we hadn't have cut these little 1/2 inch pieces, it would have been okay, but they would have overlapped and kind of been in our way. And when we go to close it, we wouldn't have liked it. We would have wanted to fold them a little bit more. So that trick really is gonna help you. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive. Of course, if you like to use your green liquid Tombow glue, you certainly can. Many of you know I'm not a liquid glue fan because I'm just not very good with it. I tend to get it everywhere and then it just makes a big old mess. So I'm gonna poke this larger one inside, and then we're just gonna fold our flaps to make our box. Same thing on this side. Put the middle one to the inside and fold our flaps. Look at that, pretty simple box, right? Now, the cute thing about it is that we're gonna put these cute little decorative pieces on it. So again, I have used the dies from the set. Let me just show those to you again. This large die is what I used first for the designer paper, for the All Hallows Night designer paper. Let me just check that. No, Magic in the Night designer paper. Gosh, all these names. Hallows Night is the stamp set. And then the inside, the smaller piece, we'll use in just a second, okay? So I'm gonna put this on, but instead of putting it on this designer paper, I'm actually gonna put it on the box because you can see the designer paper hangs off a little bit, and I would rather not have adhesive where I don't want it. It'll just be easier. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, and we'll just put it on both sides while we're here. Again, if you're a liquid glue fan, go for it. For video, it also helps just to use the seal. Plus some of these, I think I might be sending to some smaller kids, so I wanna make sure it stays on there. And if you've used our seal, you know that once you put it down, it's gonna stay. Okay, so here's our cute little box. We're getting there. Now it's time for our ribbon. This mesh ribbon is part of the All Hallows Night Magic in the Night suite. Isn't it cute? So we're gonna use about a 20-inch piece of that I've cut, pre-cut here. And I'm just gonna tie it around on the front. You can pick which side is your front. They're really gonna be the same. But you might like one side, may think it looks better with the way the paper is. And because these decorative pieces on the front, these big label dies, hang over, some ribbon would kind of snug up a lot and fold, but this ribbon won't because it's so meshy. I guess that's why they call it mesh. So you can really kind of put it where you want, and it won't be too much pressure. For your cute little box. Let's see if we can just kind of cut a little shape in there. Okay, so now you can see we've got our purple posy paper, so we need to stamp on that. And this stamp is in the stamp set for the Hallows Night Magic stamp set. And it fits that smaller label die. So I thought purple posy, you could use white, but I wanted it to just kind of stand out. And I got a little bit of black on there. It's okay because it's going to be covered up with that, so don't even worry. So then we've got this smaller die to cut this out with, okay? But I've already done that for us today to save a little bit of time. So I've cut it out, and then what I did is I used our Stampin' Right markers. So I used Pretty Peacock, Cajun Craze, and Blackberry Bliss. Those are the three colors that I pulled out of the designer paper, and you can see that I colored the flowers with. Alrighty, so I pre-did that for you so you didn't have to sit and watch me do that. And then we want to put our Trick or Treat stamp on there. Again, this Trick or Treat stamp is from the stamp set, so it's all from the same suite. That one's a little heavy on the T there. There we go. Okay. And then I've got my classic label punch here. And I'm just going to center my Trick or Treat. And we'll put that on with some black dimensionals, the little mini ones. Black is perfect, these dimensionals for this time of year, because they hide on all your Halloween projects. You can't even see them. Okay, so now I'm going to put some more dimensionals on the back. These are the black ones as well. And this is for, I just wanted a little dimension on this label. And it's going to go right over that mesh. Get the little tie out of the way here. There we go. How cute is that? So in this suite, we've got some black glitter paper, and then in the dies, we have all these different size bats. So this is the size bat that I used. He's the medium one in the set. So we'll pop him up. Let's use some little ones maybe. And then we can use some of the iridescent pearls also from the suite. This suite is pretty cool. It's got everything we need. There we go. And then look at all these fun iridescent pearls. Let's get let's see, we'll use this tool today. And we'll just put that right on the bat. And then we'll put a couple more on the sentiment part. My little poker tool must be in the other room. There we go. There we go. You can just kind of sprinkle those on wherever you like. So there's our cute box. What do you think? So as you can see here, I filled it with some candy. Again, treats would be fun as well. But I'm going to send these out with today's orders, class packets, I should say. And they'll have a little bit of candy in them for the recipients. So I hope you like that this week, you guys. I can't wait to see you back on Friday for another Facebook Live on my facebook.com/Chickstamper page. But I always post everything to YouTube. So be sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Chickstamper. And hopefully you'll like some of these videos and make some more these treats for your friends, your family, great co-workers treats if you're back to work. I wish you guys all a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.